Alchemical Records newsletter, February 16th, 2023. Lifetime Achievement. Last week, Beyoncé was awarded her 32nd Grammy Award at the 2023 Grammy Awards, accumulated over her 26-year career as a solo artist and in Destiny's Child. This year's victories mark her as the most Grammy-awarded artist in history. Her career is one that exemplifies that Renaissance spirit mentioned in last week's newsletter. Vocalist, musician, dancer, and fashionista are all ways to describe this iconic individual, and only scratches the surface of who this talented and brilliant person is behind the public persona. To try to summarize the career of this magnitude, one doesn't get the full story from a brief summary in a newsletter, or truly any one single source or in any one single exposure. The story can only be told through the accumulation of a news clipping here and there, an article on a website, or a biopic in a magazine over a 26-year career. Alchemical Records is not your only source for music news. We get that. In Washington, D.C. alone, musicians have the pleasure of being featured in publications like DCist, Washington Post, Washington City Paper, DC Music Review, District Fray, Washingtonian, Parklife DC, Jam Paper, and more. There are a number of podcasts and YouTube channels dedicated to amplifying the DMV music scene. Also, we're inspired by the work of DC Music Summit and DMV Music Alliance for their interviews, editorial, and community initiatives. Every single day, these and other organizations, including Washington Women in Jazz, are working in parallel together to try to capture some of the magic we see on stage and hear in recordings. This is an attempt to tell the stories of artists that are accomplishing today what may very well be Beyoncé-level careers in the years to come. I can't speak for how other publications pay their bills, but Alchemical Records has operated with minimal ad spots ever since its inception. It's how I would personally prefer to experience this kind of content myself. We hope that with the launch of the physically printed zine, Alchemical Records magazine, that you will show your ongoing support through your subscription, which will allow us to continue to provide the fewest possible distraction from the 1,000+ stories we share every year. Subscribe today via Patreon or PayPal at alchemicalrecords.com/magazine. Magazine subscribers have already received their copies of the digital issue. Please let me know if you didn't receive yours. And copies should be delivered to mailboxes around the end of the month. We don't take your subscription to our newsletter lightly either, and we're still holding our contest to see you win a pair of tickets to see Forever Tina at the Birchmere on February 23rd. Text Birchmere to 844-982-3263 to be entered to win, and we'll notify the winner this weekend. Thank you for the support of Alchemical Records and the support of the future record-setting artists we have the pleasure of sharing with you. This week, that's artists like Pink Money, Mark Teray, and Hussam of the DMV, as well as Grant Noche and Cloud and City from Beyond. Daniel.